Hello everybody, welcome in. I'm glad everybody's here and having a great day, hopefully. My name is Spedzet. I'm here to play some more Ironmon, and we're gonna, it's gonna be probably a little bit of a shorter stream today. I do have to go pick up my wife from work later, and I had some errands and stuff I had to run this morning, so I couldn't, I wish I could get the streaming earlier today, but, you know, this is the earliest I can get on. So we're going to try to go as long as we can. I am going to have to take a small break to feed my youngest at around 4:30 my time, so that's in a couple hours, which is fine because that's when I take my break anyway. I'm trying to think anything else. And then, yeah, then I'll come back after that and we'll stream till I can't stream no more. We're looking to get to attempt number 200 today, which looks like it's probably going to happen. And I've made a poll, too. And I will put that in chat real quick. Okay. And so there's a link to the straw poll, if you want to click on that. And I will be tallying all that up at the end of the day. I'm also putting that same poll in the Discord. Let me just go ahead and do that. I think that I had this set up correctly. No. Alright, well, I will just copy this link and just put it in the Discord. How about that? So, poll is there in chat and also in the Discord. If you want to join our Discord, you can hit exclamation point Discord and it will give you a link right to that. Alright, without further ado, that's about it. We have our, also we have our first YouTube video, edited YouTube video up on YouTube. We have some of the VODs on the VODs channel, Spedzet VODs. But now on the Spedzet main channel, just Spedzet, we have our first edited YouTube video that went up live last night, and that is of the Agron run we did. Alright, just wanted to shout that out, and yeah, I think that's it. I'm also going to go into Discord and stream here. Okay, unmute that. Alright, that's good to go. Actually remember to stream there. Okay, cool. All right, let's get run number 164 started. I've got to get some cord management going, I swear. All right, first run of the day, and I am excited. I hope everybody is having a great Friday. I hope that I hope that the weekend's going good for you, whether you're working, whether you have off. I'd love to hear what everybody is doing this weekend. I am going to be here streaming with you guys. Letty and Volt Absorb and the Lava Cookie. This thing has no defense. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good lead up into the weekend, and I hope everybody has some cool plans going on. Why do I have less scene on this thing? Okay. Okay. We're out. First mon and we're out. Alright. So let's go see what we can pivot to. Agron. Oh, okay, this way. Okay, I need to reset. It just started me off on the last run that I did. That's fine. I just need to advance it to the next. That's why. That is why. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I'm going to be here with you guys. My wife is working here in the States. It's Mother's Day this Sunday, and she works in the restaurant industry, so she is going to be slammed at work. So I'm going to try to be here with as much as I can with you guys on Sunday for anybody that wants to just hang out. Because she's going to work super early, so I'll probably start stream super early. And I think we're going to do a variety of stuff on Sunday. Probably swap around, do a few different things. Voltorb. No special attack and no special defense. Alright, this thing's probably going to die. I mean, Sky Attack. But Sky Attack's 2 turns. I think you just Blizzard because it's 1 turn. Nah, it didn't matter. Didn't matter. Dead Voltorb. And on to the next Mon. Yeah, we'll get, like I said, we'll get to attempt 200 at least today. Which is kind of crazy to me. We've only gotten a chance to do, what, 4 or 5 of these streams, so. And they haven't been super long. I mean, that also just means we've had some really bad early months, too. Had a lot of little guys. We had a stream the other day that was just nothing but little guys. Hopefully today can be the change to that. Poison Barb, Krokna. Special. Okay, as long as whatever I can hit with. Okay, I can hit you with Fire Blast. Oh, I'm dead. Of course it had Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plantu. Run it back. We got our Routes in the corner, one of my favorite Pokemon, so maybe that'll be some good luck. Don't forget to go and vote in the straw poll to pick what we'll be streaming next for the next few days. Cyndaquil, sturdy. Yeah, this thing's gonna die. Bone Club, and we're dead. We have not gotten a move off today. That's crazy. I wish I could speed up this part too, but it just takes me to the help menu over and over because I have my speed up on my R key, because on this controller I'm playing with, the R is the only shoulder button that works. I have another controller somewhere here that works, another Switch controller that would work, but I do not know where it is in the moment. We just moved in this place like a month ago and I'm still looking for stuff. Super Potion's not bad. Hold on, this thing's a little balanced. It's not great, but it's balanced. Chesto Berry, so we can heal asleep. Stench isn't really great. Ninjask. Well, I mean, we Fire Punch it. Oh. Mean Look. Okay, that's fine. Curse. Okay. We're out. We're out. I probably am not going to run this thing. Wing Attack. I mean, over Smog. I don't know. No, I don't think we run this thing. It doesn't have the attack. Let's go see what our options are. Give me a potion. Let's see what our options are. We got, ooh, Ursaring is always great. I do love an Ursaring. If I see the level 8, I'll probably immediately grab that. I do want to kind of, okay, and Soul Rock. Soul Rock's not great. Too many weaknesses. Ursa Ring only has the fighting weakness, which is nice. Alright, let's go check the other grasses just to be sure. See if we can get like an Aggron or something. Okay, Bulbasaur's no good. Abra's no good. It's looking like it could be the bear. Show me what this third mon is, please. Oh, not Bulbasaur. Come on. I might just go check the other things if he doesn't want to show up for me. Because we still do have an option in the Ursa Ring. Yeah, this... I'll try one more. Come on. Just tell me what it is. No, you don't want to? Fine. Keep your secrets. Alright, let's go check this grass up here. Sudowoodo. It's only 410. And has too many weaknesses. Who's the other mon here? Come on. I know there's another mon in here. Dugtrio. Yeah. The BFTs are going down and down. Alright, let's check the forest real quick. And if nothing else, we'll go get the bear. Hey Kiwi, how's your day going? I'm so sorry to hear about Diesel. Me and Meg are definitely here for you if you need anything. Insular herb, okay. I've only seen these two, so there's still 3 more mons. Gardevoir. Gardevoir. I mean, that's that's the favorite. We catch the Gardevoir. Spore is good. I like putting things to sleep. Rolling Kick is good. Oh, come on, come on. Last ball. Okay. Extra sense. Ooh, stab extra sensory. Okay. Yeah, we found what we're getting. I have to go buy more balls. But I hope your week going into your weekend's going good. Wrong place. Where am I going? It's gonna be a very busy weekend here for me and Megs. Give me 10. I need this Gardevoir. It's got stab, extra sensory. You can put things to sleep. It's got rolling kick. Give me level 8 Gardevoir. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about that. It does last a little while, but you know, in my opinion, it just shows how much there was love there to have, to feel. Hopefully this Gardevoir doesn't take me 20 minutes looking for it. There she is. Alright, in the ball. I think I have to run. Ugh. No getting to run the Gardevoir for us. Of course not. And I was too scared to throw another ball. Maybe we'll get lucky and have a Gardevoir show up in the thing. We did get our first YouTube video up on the YouTube channel that's edited. Just trying to get people to go watch that and like, comment, and subscribe. please. It definitely helps the algorithm. Static Swallow with no attack. And you got a Vigoroth. How much is Swift? Swift's not gonna do more, is it now? Does all it have Grudge? Oh, Pain Split. Don't love that. Alright, now we Swift. Uh-oh. Does it not have an attacking move? It can't kill me with Pain Split. It could make this battle last forever. Oh my god, it had Solar Beam the whole time. That thing would have nuked me. Powdered Snow, sure. Over Barrier. This thing just doesn't have any attack. Do you guys have any plans for Mother's Day this weekend? Kiwi? Zemeral's only 410. And Numel is ass. Alright, so nothing here. Hopefully we don't have to run this wall up. Going to Red Lobster? I do love seafood. I was just talking to Megan about wanting to do a seafood risotto soon. Either shrimp or lobster tail, something like that. I guess I could take this electric ball off of him. Shell Bell's useless. What's your go-to Red Lobster order? I worked at one for like 3 years, helping manage a back of house. I definitely enjoyed working there. The people I worked with were cool. The Fable is interesting. Baton Pass. That immediately looks like ass. Yeah, it's just trying to Baton Pass. Oh, I love crab legs too. For a while we had the Dungeness crab legs, and those were so good. I was sneaking those things left and right in the back. I forgot to check this grass. Meg loves those coconut shrimp. But I love shrimp in general, man. I love seafood. Not as big of a fish eater. There's some fish I like. This is looking bad. Okay, so there's 3 more Pokemon here. Please be something worthwhile. Yeah, shrimp are just great. Shrimp, crawfish. I cook a lot of seafood, even stuff I don't eat. I'm not like, for example, I'm not a big salmon eater. Meg loves salmon, but yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm very picky about which fish I like, and most of the fish I like is fried. But I make an amazing teriyaki salmon. Make the glaze myself from scratch. It's so good. Apom is not good. Chimecho could be fine. Dragon Breath. Maybe use something else. It has Dig as well. Dig. That Chimecho might be okay. I didn't scout this thing. Future Sight. Ancient Power. Oh, it didn't hit me for oh, we have a good defense though. Ooh, I haven't been to Texas Roadhouse in a little while. It's been a couple years. But yeah, I typically do shrimp like they're like a fried shrimp or something. Ooh, Apom with metronome. Speaking of steak, I was wanting to do some steak sandwiches next weekend when we get paid. The thing I worry about with the Pelipper is any electric move ever and the run is over. Okay, caught it McDig. That was a little scary. Bell. Alright, we got a bell. But yeah, I typically am not big on ordering steak at restaurants just because I don't trust a lot of restaurants to do my steak. But when I go to a steakhouse like that, I love getting like really good fried shrimp, and if they have like fried onions and stuff like that. Levitate, float, float, levitate, float. It didn't have other moves. This thing isn't great, but it's what we got. Just work at it's like a franchise. No, yeah, it's Applebee's. She wants to move up and out of there, but she's kind of been stuck there the last 4 years now, and I've been trying to push her into looking into other things, but you know, when the time's right. Okay, Bioplume said our next move is at 14. Oh, we get Bone Meringue right now. Bone is just better than Dig, and it doesn't have to take 2 turns. Yeah, but she does okay there. She likes it all right. All right. She likes the people she works with for the most part, and that's a big part of not hating your job. Whoa. That Apom is fast. Love that, please. Yeah, they're definitely tightening up the franchise. It had to, because quality was really starting to go down. But I really think that they just did a whole redesign of Meg's store, and it looks really good and modern, and the food's been looking better than it ever has. Excuse me. What's the difference gonna be? We're dead. Ah. Maybe if I just Bone Meringue there, it would have been okay, but oh well. But yeah, she likes it alright there. Their food's definitely getting a lot better. And obviously that's going to be location to location. But yeah. They're doing okay here on the East Coast. They definitely have a lot more business now than they did a couple years ago, at least at the one Megan works at, and you know, the numbers in general kind of agree with that. So, I mean, you know, you gotta cut back sometimes to get your shit where it needs to be. Well, this Weedle's dead, unless it could just ice punch its way to victory. It's the one thing it can't do. Stomp is flinch, but we don't outspeed it, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking so hard about that. But yeah, they have, I'll say this about Applebee's for a while now, and this might be a hot take or whatever, but I've always thought Applebee's has had some really good bone-in wings. I love a good bone-in buffalo wing, and I think they have some pretty decent bone-in buffalo wings. Like, I would say I prefer nowadays Applebee's bone-in wings are better than Buffalo Wild Wings bone-in wings. See, I don't really eat boneless wings too much, because if I'm just gonna do boneless wings, then I just get tenders. But I also love a buffalo tender too. Great minds think alike. Combuskin with no attack again. Jesus. What are these mons I've got today? And then most of the attacks. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, we're gonna die. But yeah, I would take Applebee's over B-dubs nowadays. Yeah, there's nothing I can do unless this thing just doesn't have any regular defense. I guess I could check. Yeah, no. Although I'm getting attack raises. Yeah. I don't know what happened to B-dubs. B-dubs used to be such a good restaurant. I used to love Buffalo Wild Wings. There was a Buffalo Wild Wings across from the Red Lobster I worked at years back, and we used to go over there after work. For a lot of us that closed, because they were open a couple hours later than us, and I'll get like drinks and stuff and hang out, and it was, back then it was pretty good. But now, man, the last few times me and Meg have tried Buffalo Wild Wings, it's dry, under-seasoned, overcooked. Fish place I like in Florida, we don't have it here. Oh yeah, Bubba Gump's, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people will travel just to come to Bubba Gump's, which, fair. There's also a place in Fernandina called Osteen's. It's a seafood restaurant, and it is so good. It's kind of expensive and kind of a hole in the wall, but it is so good. Speed boost Voltorb with no attack again. We do have stab zap cannon. We got the para. I mean, yeah, this is just gonna do more. Oh, don't kill me. Okay, we're out. Alright. No. You don't get Sandstorm. Alright, let's see what we can pivot to. We haven't even had a real run pop off yet today. Oh yeah, I would too. If I went down there, I definitely would be too. We hardly make it that far south. Chansey is an option. I like Chansey, it's got good DST. The only thing it's scared of is fighting moves. Yeah, if I ever go down that way, I definitely do that too. But I have my go-to places when I travel to kind of all over a little bit. Cherry Berry. Ooh, level 8 Donphan can just get in the ball, I think. I'm gonna go check out this Donphan. Anything 500 BST in an area is probably worth just grabbing to look at. Because the chances of you having two 500 BST Pokemon, very little. How many times living for... I have only been to Disneyland. Oh wow, this thing is terrible. Oh, this thing is terrible. Yeah, we're not keeping this. But at least this thing will survive getting hits while we look for things. I've actually never been... Drizzle Magmar is terrible. To Disney World. I've only been to Disneyland. Like I said, I've only once or twice gone that far south in Florida. and that was many, many years ago. No, I mean, we live a 5-hour drive away. Ooh, Metagross is illegal. 600 BST. Kingdra's not, though. Let's see, the level 8 Kingdra would be nice. No, it is like a 5.5-hour drive, so not quite as close as everybody thinks. Florida's kind of long. Yeah, Florida's a lot bigger than. It's funny. I'm from New York, upstate New York, and people forget that. Ooh, secret power good. People forget that New York is also that big, because when people ask where I'm from and they start naming off like suburbs of NYC, I'm like, nope, try 5.5 hours north of that. I'm not the hugest fan of NYC, but you know how I am about crowds too, so I hate being like, I like living in the city, but New York City is a little much for me. I've been a few times. Alright. Release this absolutely trash Dawn fan. Okay, we got Marvel Scale. Yeah, I went to Broadway a couple times. Once to one of my sisters and once with a friend of mine. Okay, we got Hyper Beam Extrasensory, we got moves, we got stats. This thing's hot. Marvel Scale is the defensive one, right? Or am I thinking of... What am I thinking of? Multi-scale is what I'm thinking of. Ups defense. Okay, that's still yes. Okay, we just gotta figure out what... Yeah, the Statue of Liberty is pretty cool. It is definitely a walk getting up there, though. I will not lie. Alright, we still have one more item that we have to get. The thing I think, yeah, I suppose. After you know who's the plaza. Oh, yeah. I forgot completely about that. I think the best thing to do here is just accessory. Oh, stockpiling. Don't like that. There we go. Extrasensory fluid. The thing I love the most about visiting New York City is the food. Everywhere you go, there's just amazing food everywhere. Oh, of course you have Dragon Breath. Okay. Stop flinching me! Okay, we gotta heal. Regular potion is fine. There we go. Yeah, I just love the food. Oh my gosh. Thank you. The food. You know what? Did you watch the new season of... Speaking of Macaulay Culkin, have you seen the new season of Fallout? The one they did New Vegas with? If not, I won't say anything else. I don't want to spoil. Okay, I will be quiet. He's in it and he is so good. That's all I'm gonna say. It felt really good to see Macaulay Culkin back in acting. Oh, hi Groudon. You're just here. Oh, you're terrifying. Okay. Done and done. I don't want you to spoil. He was a guard character that just played this really... Oh, okay, watch the Destiny Bond. He just played really, really well in my opinion. I am outspeeding it. Okay. As long as we're fine. Okay. But yeah, ooh, Weather Ball is kinda hype over Cosmic Power. But he was like this guard, and he just did a really good job of like playing this very dystopian Roman-esque character. And it felt like a comeback for him. And then I saw him on a YouTube show I watched like not long after that, talking about coming back to acting. Okay, so it's... Sure. It can't be secret power. Oh, wait. Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works. Sure. We are paralyzing, though. Yeah, I genuinely do too. I love them together. They are adorable. They are fun. And yeah, I think she brought him back from a lot of really dark shit. And I don't, you know, considering he was put into child acting at such a young age, and you know, I don't fully know the situation and everything, but I hear some pretty dark stuff about all of that going on way back then. You know, it's just really glad to see somebody who can go through and understand how they got to that place, but to have somebody be able to pull them out of it, you know. And she seems just gorgeous and happy and everything. So I believe it's genuine as all get out. How many healing moves do you have? How about you just take an extrasensory and die? Sure, let's go back just for PP purposes. And I've been a Brenda Song fan since she was on Sweet Life. When I was a kid, I almost aged out of that show. Like, I was almost too old for it when it came out, but I was just on the cusp. Yeah, I wish there was still more Disney stuff that let me rephrase, newer Disney stuff that I related to. I wish Pixar would step up their game a little. I mean, and I don't know what's going on with the movies that they're deciding to do. I just, like, the Moana remake makes no sense. Where am I going? I gotta go back and fight chat. I am excited for Doomsday. There's the Ursa-Rang. Yes, I'm very excited for Doomsday. I think I'm actually more excited for the new Spider-Man movie, though. I mean, that's just because Spider-Man's like my favorite superhero of all time. And anytime you give me Tom Holland Spider-Man, I'm going to be happy. Yeah, Toy Story 5, I don't know, the iPad kid shtick. And not that I'm like for giving kids iPads, I'm quite the opposite. Like, Reed has never had his own iPad or anything like that to himself, you know. That's not the point. It just seems like the storyline is a little stale. It's not that they couldn't still do more with that franchise, it's just it seems like they're not. That's the problem. Alright, that special attack is really catching up to my attack quickly. I think right now, in my opinion, Pixar's strongest franchise that they should be leaning more into is Inside Out. I think Inside Out has a lot of potential if they want to take a franchise they've already done and milk it. I think Inside Out has the most potential out of all their like most recent releases for them to try to milk. Hex, yeah, it comes out December. Yeah, it looks about as like mediocre as Luca did. I hate to say that. Like, I don't think Luca was a bad movie, but it was mediocre for sure. X speed. All right, well, let's see what happens in the gym. Extrasensory it is. Oof. Hey, how about you just keep iron defensing? That's fine with me. Okay. Down with the scary Reggie Rock. Okay. I don't want to touch you again, just in case. I think they're doing Coco 2, Incredibles 3. As much as I love the Incredibles franchise, I don't know where you go with the Incredibles 3 unless you do a really big time jump. which I don't think would necessarily be a bad thing. Okay. But I don't know if they would have the balls to do a time skip. Ooh, we got one heal. Okay. I think we need to heal. I don't want to use this max potion. 2 was fine. It wasn't great. It definitely... Ooh, I'm glad we healed. It did not live up to the first one, in my opinion, but... Oh, damn. That Kingdra had so much potential, too. Obviously didn't, you know, stack up to the first one by any means, but... It was fine. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't... That's what I'm saying. The Inside Out franchise slaps, and it relates to kids and adults, and you have so much you can do with this character. You know, we've done middle school, we've done high school, we get to do college stuff now. We can have Riley, you know, in Inside Out 4, have her, you know, her first work environment, and there's just all, you know, her getting married eventually and falling in love for real. The difference between like infatuation and love, and there's so much they can do with that franchise, and people would just eat it up. That I don't understand why that's not like the primary project always being worked on at Pixar. Like they can have other stuff going. Ooh, Master Ball. They can have other stuff going on too, but I don't understand why in the world that they would work on anything that's not it. To at least like have that going and then have other projects going, but it still does more probably. Let's try and see. About the same. Yeah, like if I was Pixar, I would always have somebody working on an Inside Out movie and another team to do whatever other project they're gonna do. Frozen 3 and 4. I mean, I figured Frozen 3 was coming. I'll be okay. I think they can turn Frozen. And I think that's kind of already set up, whether they did this on purpose or on accident. I think they've set themselves up to make like a princess superhero franchise. Like, they just need to introduce another cool female character that has a power with the antithesis, you know, a fire power or a grass power of some kind. As a good antagonist for Elsa, that's like not really an antagonist, but more like an anti-hero kind of vibe. I do like the idea of Dusclops. Ghost is really good for this challenge for the immunity. And I think Dusclops might be the only mono ghost besides Banette that I get a chance to get. People want... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point in time for Anna to get any kind of powers. I feel like it would just be a Deus Ex Machina for her to get powers. I think the person that has like powers, either fire powers, even if fire powers is too on the, like, might even be too on the nose, like even give her, you know, maybe make her an airbender of some kind, or, you know, because that I feel like they would have like overlapping abilities that they could, you know, struggle over, which would be cool. But I think it needs to be the antagonist that way, because it's an antagonist, but it's not really an antagonist. I'm just gonna take this Altaria. Hans to come back in the You know what? I don't think that's a horrible idea. Maybe even the female superpowered princess antagonist can be from his country, and he's sending her for revenge or whatever. I'm cool with a very basic revenge plot, as long as like that yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. From one, I'm saying you could have okay. Wait, this looks great. Not stench isn't great. No, but what I'm saying is from the first movie, like, have them, where he got sent back to his own country, have the new antagonist, like, be from that country. And, like, the thing is like, the only, like, don't even point it out. Like, have her say it in a, like, throwaway line, and not even have any of the characters, like, react to that, because A, it's a whole country. Not everybody from that country is Hans, obviously. But two, like, maybe, like, they, like the audience, didn't remember the name of the country or whatever, so it doesn't click until the big twist later on in the movie, when she's revealed to be an antagonist and why she's an antagonist or whatever. No, as much as I would love Blizzard, it's special and we have no SPAC. I mean, always love Tri-Attack. It's just a good move. But yeah, I don't know. Disney, you can hire me to write your movies if you need me to. We need some physical attacks. A fighting move would be good. A steel move would be fine. Should have healed. I don't know why I didn't. Hey, burn. I think there's a lot they can do with the frozen. There we go. Mega kick is good. Right. 120, 75 over Astonish. I mean, no, we can't do that. Flinch. Yeah, never mind. I forgot Mega Kick had such a bad accuracy. I think people would remember the country because he's always You underestimate the Clark Kent effect of people. If you don't draw attention to a thing, nobody notices. Oh. Yeah, but like, you're hearing Prince of the Southern Isles as well, so that's kind of stuck in your head. If she just said, I'm from, oh yeah, my name's blah, 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 I'm from the Southern Isles or whatever, and just kind of have that as a throwaway line. I'm sure there's some people that would catch it, people that watch the movie 5,000 times, but I think a lot of people would just, because he wasn't in 2, and there's a little bit of that gap between even, you know, experiencing any of that, I think there's a lot of people that would forget it and be genuinely like, what? I didn't even think of that. The key would be to make sure she only says it the one time and do not say it again until the twist. Because if you keep saying it at any point in time, then people are gonna get it. You just gotta drop the one line and then let it go. Guard spec. Ooh, got a Kuno. No. It's not legal, but it'll maybe help us get out of here. Maybe not. Oh, okay, we did. By 1 HP. But do they remember after everything going on? Would they, maybe. So maybe like have them out of it, you know what I mean? So like she could get introduced to like the royalty or something like that as that, and then just introduce herself to them by first name. And then you can pull one of those later in the movie, you know, where did you say you're from? Kind of moments. And that shouldn't even be the big twist like it was in the first movie. I don't even think that should be the quote-unquote big twist. I think that should be like moving into Act 2 kind of twist. Because I don't want the movie to be about Hans being the villain again. Obviously, I want her to be able to be her own antagonist. If Beautifly wasn't so bad, this would be a choice. And I don't even think I'd like to see her at the end of the movie be like on their side or something like that. Like I'm I'm kind of thinking ending up with like an anti-hero kind of character that's like, I don't like you, but I like you better than the other person that I don't like. I hate you less than I hate this other person. Alright, those are all ass. Let's go see what we got up here. More of an enemy. The enemy is my friend. Ooh, Houndoom. Has a few weaknesses. Sandstream is not good. They've done twist villains a lot because they did twist. Yeah, I actually thought that movie was pretty cute. I don't know, was it as good as the first one? I don't know. Probably not. If I really had to sit here and think about it, probably not. It was good though. It was very good. I very much enjoyed it. Oh, I should have gotten that one. Oh, well, it was only a level 5. I need level 6 without the Sandstream. Yeah, I think Zootopia was cute. Apparently it has a show. I just can't see myself bringing... Don't have Sandstream. Damn it. Okay, this one. I can't have a Sandstream guy because he'll kill himself. Don't have Sandstream. Damn it. I still haven't looked at Hoppers. People are complaining. Ooh, this one does not have Sandstream. People are complaining about it online, saying that it sounds samey. And I'm like, yeah, it's Disney. They've been samey for a little while. But I think that they're just, I think a big part of it is just people don't like movies where there's child protagonists that are just actively defiant all the time. This thing's not bad with Fury Cutter Poison Fang. Hold on, I can make this work. I have to watch that one. I actually did not get around to that one. Negates weather effects, so no rain problems. If we do get a fire move, we just need moves. I do want to watch Elio. I heard that was pretty good. Reed's not much of a... Oh, I just realized how slow this thing is. Oh god. Reed's not much of a movie watcher anymore. He likes his Miss Rachel, but he's too much of an on the mover for him to sit down and watch TV for any specific time. I did not like Wish. I did not like Wish at all. I thought it was very contrived, and it felt like a money grab. It felt like it was just trying to just rewrite a lot of stories just to fit some mishmash universe together, and it just didn't do a good job of any of it. That was Poison Fang. Okay, did we get the poison? We did get the poison. We'll start Fury Cuttering so we can start building. Yeah, that's what the boys are doing right now as well. Poison Tail. 50 versus 50. High crit ratio. Yeah, this is better. Aw, that's cute. That's cute. I love that. I mean, Luster Purge isn't gonna do anything because our attack sucks so much. Alright, let's get it. Let's heal. Where's the potion? Oh, that's the... what's funny is I know the exact thing you're talking about. So let's go ahead and use this energy root. It did drop its stuff, so it shouldn't hurt me very bad. Can we try the... Oh, God. Of course I had to crit. Yeah, the boys love them some Miss Rachel. Oh, okay. Yeah, the boys love them some Miss Rachel. You put that on there, and I get Link in his playpen and reading there with him, and they'll just sit there and have a ball in there together. I'll watch it on my break in a little bit. I got it. Yeah, I'll watch it on my break in just a few minutes. Yeah, Link hasn't said any words yet other than just ma 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 for the most part. But he's trying. He'll sit there and babble like he's having a full conversation with himself. No attacks. I don't think, just no attack at all. I mean, we just pedal, dance, and pray. Yeah, Link will be 9 months next week. I think he's about 10 months behind her. But he wants to go and he wants to talk so bad. He's got his little walker seat and he'll zoom, zoom, zoom all around the living room. Sometimes he'll even go the direction he's actually trying to go. And he's trying to just skip crawling altogether and go straight to walking. Lemonade's good, Mawwild's fine. Oh my, slow with only one move. Whatever this rival gets is gonna have like Fire Blast. He'll get it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming. I was hoping since we resisted that, maybe we'd live it, but... I don't know. His doctor hasn't really said anything about it. He just really hasn't shown interest in crawling. When he does his tummy time and stuff like that, a lot of times it won't take him very long to just be frustrated, and he wants to stand up and hold on to the couch or hold on to the table and stuff like that, and he likes to just sidle around the couch. I mean, obviously we sit there right there with him with a hand behind him, but he just doesn't have any interest in it. Just gets frustrated on being on his stomach and wants to be up. But that's probably just because he also sees Reed running around everywhere, going, running. So he probably just is emulating what his brother's doing and wanting to be like him. What is it with the slow mons? But yeah, I mean, he's constantly looking to that Reed, wanting to go, and do what he does. Yeah, they typically tend to start doing stuff earlier because of their sibling. I mean, it's easier to have somebody like that to emulate, you know, like obviously of your parents and stuff, but those are grown people. You think they're 150 years old when you're that age, and you don't even consider yourself like the same kind of species as your parents when you're little. But when you see your little siblings, you're like, hold on, I am kind of like that, though. Flareon is a possibility. It's not Aggron, but it's almost Aggron. And if I'm correct, the only two Pokemon it could evolve into are Steelix, Aggron. Yeah, right? It can't become Golem, I don't think. Poison Barb. Man, I get those a lot. Yeah. Ooh, Flareon is also a very solid possibility. I do love me a Flareon. We're slow. I think I just throw a ball here. I doubt I'm gonna find something better in here. Yeah, that is a rough age to have to deal with that, I have to admit. I was a little bit older than her the first time I had to experience that, but I mean, it's, you know, you can't have life without that, unfortunately. You know, it's not always the happiest thing in the world, but level 8. Oh, lock on. I'm just glad she has parents like you guys to help her through things like that. But I mean, it's not like you could sit down and have a talk with a 19-month-old about something like that. Yeah, that's what Meg was telling me last night. I didn't know he was so old. That's amazing that y'all got so many years with him. Because a lot of dogs do not last that long, you know. I'm so happy that y'all got all the time that you did get with him. Ooh. I'm scared. Okay, we didn't get the Flareon, we got a Tauros. That signal beam hit like a truck, so I'm hoping here that I made a good call here. Please be good. Please be a good. Please be a good. Plus, I love running normal types. No special attack, but everything else is good. Yeah. This is great. Yeah, this honestly, yeah, this is great. The egg bombs, stab. Okay. Keen eyes, so no accuracy drops. Okay, we'll try this thing. Big shroom. Relicanth. Me and Meg have actually decided probably sometime next weekend or around next weekend or something like that, we're looking into getting a cat, actually. We've been talking about it for a little while now, for a few months. We've been talking about getting a cat. We wanted to wait until Link was a little bit older, like he is now. So he could, you know, be a little, you know, less stationary or whatever, and understand better. Ooh, should have healed. But what kind of pushed us to the, okay, it's time to get a cat, is we have one stupid mouse in this apartment that we have been at war with for weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now. We've done humane traps, we've done bait. We can't afford to get an exterminator. So I was like, the other night, I was just like, hey, you know, we've been talking about getting a cat for a long time. Here's a pretty good sign from the universe to get it. So we've been looking online. We have a couple of cats we like, we want to go see. Everything is not here. Yeah. That feeling lasts for a little while, but at least for me, I can't speak to everybody's experience. Once that sad feeling started to fade, it was replaced with like how much I felt lucky to have had them for the time that I had them. This thing has no moves. It has Weather Ball. If it got moves, then it would be... It just takes time. Yeah, I've had a few in my life. I grew up with a border collie, literally named Lassie, and she lived to be about 10 years old, and then my mom accidentally ran her over when I was about 9. Which sucked because I saw that happen. That really sucked. And then I had a Jack Russell Terrier when I was in my late teens. That was me and my dad's dog, and it got bit by a snake, and we couldn't find the snake and couldn't tell what kind of snake it got bit by, and so we weren't able to do anything about it, unfortunately, or the vets weren't able to do anything about it because they didn't know what anti-venom to give him. And we already lived like 45 minutes away from the closest animal hospital, so it had been like an hour since he had been bit, so there really was nothing you can do. Yeah, I've lost a couple doggos in my life, and then I had to give one of my dogs away when I was in a really bad situation in my early 20s, right before I met Meg. I was just in a bad living situation and not doing good on my mental health, so I had to adopt my dog out for their best health. Which is really funny because everybody gave me crap about that, like I was such a bad person for giving my dog away. I'm like, I just wanted that dog to have the best life, and I knew I wasn't in the position to do that. But, you know, I'm very, when it comes time for me to get an animal, I'm pretty picky about the animal that I get, and I don't ever really want to do it on a whim. You know, it's something that's pretty special to me if I'm gonna, you know, go get an animal. Miltank is a possibility. It's faster than me, but it didn't do any damage, and I can't use Absorb. It has Rollout. That's not worth locking into. But yeah, I'm thinking about a cat being ooh, Intimidate Electrode. We could find the level 8. That'd be hot. Really hard to put him down because he was struggling. Yeah. I dated a girl before I met Megan that had to do that with her cat. It was a really sad situation. Of course, I get the level 9, but it's just a Sunkern. Okay, here's the level 8. It's not Intimidate though. I want the Intimidator. Vital Throw and Double Kick. It doesn't have many moves, does it? Yeah, sometimes things like that are just for the best, as hard as it is. This Muck's not terrible, it just does not have any moves. Okay, there's the level 8 Intimidator. Throw an Ultra Ball. Okay. Ball. And in the end, you know, it's up to us to make those decisions for our animals, you know, so because it's not just about quantity, it's not always just about quantity of life, but quality of life as well. It's okay. I mean, I think that this thing is fine, just doesn't have any special attacks, so it just can't learn any. We just need moves and we'll be fine. No, I think it's fine, like when it comes to, I want to have a community here where it's safe to come talk about things that make you sad, because, you know, there are things that make us sad and we have to process those things, and it's up to, you know, our communities and the people that love us to help us get through that. And I don't ever want to create a community that, you know, wouldn't allow that or doesn't support like helping somebody. I think that's different than somebody, you know, coming on and wanting a pity party thrown for them or something. I'm not here to listen to somebody's pity party, but I think there's a difference than just talking about a sad thing you're going through in life and having the community there to support you through that. Okay, that's gonna kill me. Oh, I lived. I mean, the only thing I can do is this, and I'm gonna die. Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely a community, like, where we're here to help. I try. Like, I just want to build a place where everybody can come and feel safe and feel like there's other people here that they can talk to and who will understand them. And even when you're going through something that somebody else can't understand, that they can still send the support that you need. Because we all need that nowadays. You know, the world's hard enough on its own, and we should all, you know, have places and situations in our life that feel safe, a good third place, if you will, you know, to talk about the things you need to talk about and always feel supported and loved. And you've always done the same thing, Kiwi. You know, you've always been that for me and Meg as well, so, you know, I would never expect to do any different for you. Natural cure. As long as I don't get hit with a special attack, I might get out. Yeah, and like I said, you know, I think the big difference is whether is it a thing that are you bringing up sad things because you're sad and want support, or are you bringing up sad things because you just want somebody to say, "Oh, poor pitiful you"? I think that is, to me, is the main difference between the two. I don't think it brings down the vibe, in my opinion, to give support, because I think for anybody else in the chat, you know, if you're seeing somebody get support from other people in the stream or the streamer, you know, that should let other chatters know that, you know, hey, this is a streamer that will care about you, that will actually listen to what you have to say and try to give you advice and, like, care whether you're doing good or not. Not all streamers obviously do care about that or not. Polytoad. Polytoad might be the guy. I will remember that. Ah, let me run! Alright, now I got my balls. We might come back for the level 6 Polytoad. We shall see. And besides, my ADHD brain allows me to switch between things so quickly anyway that it doesn't really bring me down at all. Especially, and it doesn't really bring me down at all to help my friends and to be there for my friends. You know, it makes me happy that I'm able to support the people that I care about. Ooh, Ludicolo, even better. I mean, I definitely want the Ludicolo. Sing. Kind of a fast Gloom. We are consistently running away from that Ludicolo, which makes me worried that we're slower than it. Yeah, I'd rather, you know. Oh, that was scary. Well, that made me kind of just confirm that I want it. That is very funny. I've heard Trey said the same thing. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay, we're good. Woo! But I don't know if I told you, but we got our first edited YouTube video up on YouTube last night. Slam. Okay, so this thing's not horrible. Gotta get rid of Roar. And I've gotta find the level 6. There we go. Getting the ball. Ugh. Roar me away, why don't you? There's a level 6 again. Don't roar me. Dang it. Level 6 again. Okay, keep feeding them to me. There we go. What's that last move? I'm wondering if it's... I'm hoping... I wonder if it was a water move or a fire move. Alright, let's go kill this Totodile. I'm still getting the basics of editing down, so I'm hoping it gets better over time. No special defense, it's extra sensory. Way better special attack. So if this thing got some moves, it's not great. Suction cups is what? Can't have my item taken. Firmly anchors the body. Does that mean I can't be roared or whatever? Let me get a check here. Scyther. Voted for Ocarina. Yeah, I was thinking about... Okay, let's do Super Fang. Let's Calm Minding. Ooh, Cute Charm. Flame Wheel. Okay. Yes, this is what I need right now. Get it. Okay. Woo! That got scary. Yay, I was excited to... I am excited to set up a Ocarina Rando. I actually want to do a bigger multi-world randomizer archipelago thing, but I gotta figure out how to get all that stuff set up. Alright, so we have triple kick. Okay, now this thing could live. With Cute Charm. Ooh, we're gonna heal it. But I haven't done an Ocarina Rando in so long. I feel like I want to do one again before I do a big multi-world one. Oh, it makes me want to scout the lab. Let's scout this Lapras. Agility. Weather Ball. The Mega Man X. It's the Mega Man X multi-world randomizer. Alright, so this thing doesn't have moves. So it's a multi-world randomizer that randomizes Mega Man X1, X2, and X3. Yeah, you have moves. And yeah, it randomizes the games and where all the item locations and power-ups and all that stuff is. I played around with it a little bit off stream before I started streaming back, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't want to get too far into it because I wanted to enjoy doing it on stream. Okay, like my dad. But I definitely want to find more people that want to play the multi-world, that are playing the multi-world randomizer, because I'd love to do some like rando races of Mega Man X, because you know I speedrun X1 and X2, and I've been talking about learning the X3 speedrun for a while. So I'd love to do some Mega Man X rando races. Oof. That thing has some regular defense. Okay, so that's gonna help. Oh, shoot poops. I forgot fire moves existed. That false sense of confidence. 20 more attempts to 200. But yeah, I've been wanting to do a lot of it. I'm waiting. I have to wait until next week, next Friday when we get paid. Then I'm gonna have my capture card, because I'm gonna get my capture card. Then it might take, I don't know, it might take a couple days to come in, because I'm probably gonna have to order it on Amazon. But then I'll be able to do my Switch 2 stuff again, so I'm gonna be streaming a lot more like Pokemon Champions content and other stuff on the Switch 2. Marvel scale. Slow, but it's got moves. Maybe it could get out. Espeon. Don't really have anything specifically for it. I think Fire Punch is the most reliable thing here. Alright, try the Zap Cannon. Okay, we got the Paralyze. Doom Desire killed us. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more Switch 2 content as soon as I get my capture card next week. Go back to speedrunning the Legacy Collection from time to time. Maybe I'll do a Mega Man X marathon, where I play through X1 through 7 back to back to back without stopping. Maybe I'll make that a sub goal or a follower goal or something. Mightyena with no moves. It's got the clamp is fine. Okay, I mean, oh, it's got color change. All right. It's gonna keep doing that. Oh, I forgot to take that Pecha Berry off. Okay. That would have been stupid if that got used and that'd be the reason I died, but no, that Pidgeot was a monster. And I just had no moves for it. But yeah, I'm excited to do a lot more Switch 2 content. There's a lot of stuff I want to play on there. I was just thinking today about, I want to play through Barber's King's new Mario Maker level, but I don't want to do it. I started to play it a little bit the other night while me and Meg were hanging out and I was having a few drinks. And I started to play it then, and I played it for about 30 minutes, made it through the first like couple of sections, and then I was like, oh, I kind of want to stream this, but I was like, oh, I gotta wait for my capture card next week. So I'm very excited to have that back and open up when I can stream a little bit more. And then I know that Marvel Rivals is coming to Switch 2 this year. I'd love to stream it on my PC, but my graphics card said eat a dick. I mean, my Double Edge is gonna get us killed. Iron Tail. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're dead. 3. Yeah, we're dead. Figures as much. I mean, against the Lugia, what you gonna do? But also streaming a lot more Champions content, because I play the crap out of that game off stream, and I'd love to stream it. I love team building. I've been playing like in competitive online since Gen 6, and I absolutely love competitive. The one thing I'm kind of upset about is a Pokemon I really want to run, Mega Delphox, is locked behind getting her in Legend ZA and trading her to home and into Champions that way, and I'm like, ugh, that sucks, because I really wanted to run Mega Delphox, but there's just no way for me to get a Mega Delphox. I've gotten so many zap cannons today. And I have flame body. I mean, I have flame body. I would rather burn it. Oh my god. Of course it had Iron Tail. But yeah, I love champions. I love playing competitive. You know, I love team building. I love playing around in the calculator. $184. Getting pretty close to 200. I do gotta take a break here and go feed my kid, and so I'll probably raid with you, Kiwi, and here in the next 10-15 minutes, and then I'll come back online a little bit later, unless Meg gets off work early. Oh wow, of course the Muck has levitate. We just met. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, I'll probably raid with you in just a few minutes so I can go feed the littlest one. And, yeah. Then come back online if I can. It'll all depend on if Meg gets off from work, while I'm on my break. Because then I'll have to go get her, because we got a couple of things. Normally she would ride it, just take an Uber home on the weekends, but so I could stream a little bit later. But I gotta stop and get some canola oil, just a couple things for dinner. So I have to drive all the way to the west side to go get her. Oop, hit it early. It's probably gonna reset that, right? Oh, no it didn't, thank God. No, you're okay. I was just saying that I was gonna have to get off here in just a few minutes. So I figured in about 5-10 minutes from now, maybe 10-15 minutes, I don't know, see. I'm gonna have to go feed my youngest one, and then I will come back to stream some more as long as Megan hasn't called me telling me she's ready for me to go get her. Normally on the weekend, she would get her right in, but I've got to go get a few things from the grocery store when I pick her up for dinner, so I got to go get her today. So it all depends. If she's working late, then I'll come back and just stream, but we will just have to see. All right, this Zapdos got us out, but obviously is illegal. So let's see what our options of pivots are. Probably make this one my last run before I go feed the youngin. $456. Ninjask really isn't an option. And neither is Poliwhirl really. Yeah, we'll go. It's always the stinky ones. Link has just now gotten to the point where he's regular, going like at the same, close to the same time as every day. And I am very thankful for it. Moo Moo Milk is great. Okay, Machoke. But yeah, he's going about the same times every day. Ooh, Ludicolo. Can I, wait a minute, do I have anything to, yeah. It's got rollout. I've got okay defense. I didn't do that much. Right, it's got Swift. Alright, roll out and Swift. What else you got? Icy Wind. So, Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the kid, obviously. With my oldest son, who's almost an adult now, he was a little late. He was like 2.5 before he would even show interest in potty training. But my daughter, his little sister, she was like 10 months old and ready to potty train. As soon as he started potty training, he got good at using the potty. She was ready to get her butt on that potty. So and girls potty train so much easier than boys. In my humble opinion, girls are so much more easy to potty train. Release the illegal mon. We got some good moves. Okay, attack's not great, but we got good spac. We got everything else. Icy when we put an attack. Give us some optiones. It's got early birds, so sleep isn't as scary. We got some good resistances. No, I've got 4 kids in total. 2 that are almost adults, and they live in NYC. I mean, we can Swift just a... Oh, we're dead. No. Do we have a berry? Confusion. Yeah, I have 2 that are almost adults. Alright, let's drop the heal. Run. I don't know if we make it back. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Yeah, my older 2, they're off in New York City doing their own thing. I'm happy for them. Not where I want to live necessarily, but if they're living their best life, I'm good. I'm happy for them for real. Couldn't get me to move back. I want to go back out west, somewhere like California or Colorado, but that takes money. Alright. We'll see if this thing gets out. Almost assuredly not. With the only move it have being bite. I was gonna say, unless we just body slam through everything. Okay. I'm gonna quit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and raid. It's been a great stream, and I really wish I could go longer, but I gotta feed the little one, and then I gotta see what's going on with the Meg. But I will be back either this afternoon or later this evening. Hopefully. And, yeah. You too, Kiwi. Alright, we're, stick with me for a minute. We'll raid. Alright, we got, Debarian. He is just started streaming as well. And he is shiny hunting. So let's go raid him and wish him some good luck with his shiny hunt. I love you, Kiwi. It was really good seeing you. So I'll see you soon. And alright, I'll see y'all later.
Dezet with the raid. Can we get a shout out for the raid, please? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream, Spadezet? Cheer up, bro. Are you projecting? I'm great. Yes, I am. I'm great. Hey, it was good. Doing some Kaizo Ironmon runs. Heck yeah. Any progress? No deaths, hopefully. Yeah, I got you, Joe. It was a run back to the forest most of today. Gotcha. Well, thank you for the host. I appreciate it.